Homo habilis, meaning handyman, is an important species in human evolution, and is recognized for its association with early stone tool technology. Understanding Homo habilis sheds light on the cognitive abilities and advancements in tool use that marked a significant turning point in human evolutionary history. Let's delve deeper into Homo habilis and the rise of tool use. Discovery and characteristics. Homo habilis lived approximately 2.4 to 1.4 million years ago. In East Africa. Fossil remains of Homo habilis have been found primarily in Tanzania and Kenya. It is considered one of the earliest members of the Homo genus, and exhibited a mix of ape-like and human-like traits. The species had a relatively small body size, with an average height of about 4.5 feet, 1.4 meters, and possessed a larger brain size compared to earlier hominins. Tool use and technology. Homo habilis is associated with the Oldowan stone tool industry, characterized by simple, unifacial, flaked on one side, stone tools. These tools were made by striking flakes off a core stone, resulting in sharp edges that could be used for cutting, scraping, and various other purposes. The production and use of these tools represented a significant cognitive leap, as they required planning, coordination, and the ability to conceptualize and manipulate objects for specific purposes. Cognitive abilities. The development of tool use by Homo habilis suggests an expansion of cognitive abilities compared to earlier hominin species. Creating and using tools required fine motor skills, hand-eye coordination, spatial awareness, and problem-solving abilities. It indicates the capacity for more complex behaviors, and indicates a level of abstract thinking and planning. Adaptive advantage. The use of tools by Homo habilis provided significant adaptive advantages. Tools would have facilitated tasks such as butchering meat, processing plant materials, and potentially acquiring new food resources. These technological advancements likely contributed to the exploitation of a broader range of environments and increased dietary flexibility. Social implications. The rise of tool use in Homo habilis likely had social implications as well. Cooperation and sharing of knowledge and resources could have been fostered by the use of tools within groups. Increased social interaction and division of labor might have allowed for enhanced survival and reproductive success. Transition to Homo erectus. Homo habilis is believed to have coexisted with other hominin species, such as Australopithecus and Paranthropus, and eventually gave rise to Homo erectus. The transition from Homo habilis to Homo erectus marked further advancements in tool technology, brain size, and dispersal out of Africa. Studying Homo habilis and its tool use provides valuable insights into the cognitive and technological advancements of early humans. The development of tool use represented a significant milestone in human evolution, highlighting our ancestors' abilities to adapt, innovate, and manipulate their environment. Homo habilis serves as a crucial link between earlier hominins and later, more advanced human species, showcasing the cognitive foundation that paved the way for our species, Homo sapiens. Did Homo habilis verbally communicate? The ability of Homo habilis to verbally communicate is a subject of speculation and ongoing research. Since Homo habilis lived around 2.4 to 1.4 million years ago, direct evidence of their vocal communication is limited due to the lack of preserved vocal structures, like vocal cords or the larynx in the fossil record. Therefore, determining the specifics of their verbal communication is challenging. However, some inferences can be made based on their anatomical features and archaeological evidence. Homo habilis had a smaller brain size compared to modern humans, but it exhibited an enlargement in brain size and certain regions associated with language processing compared to earlier hominin species. This suggests that Homo habilis had the potential for more complex communication compared to their ancestors. Additionally, the presence of basic tool use in Homo habilis suggests the need for some form of communication, as the sharing of knowledge and skills related to tool production and use would have been essential for their survival and cooperation within social groups. While verbal communication likely existed in some form, it is important to recognize that it may have been different from the complex language systems used by modern humans. It is possible that Homo habilis relied on a combination of gestures, vocalizations, body language, and possibly simple vocal utterances to convey information and coordinate activities within their social groups. Overall, while we cannot definitively determine the extent or complexity of Homo habilis verbal communication, it is reasonable to infer that some form of basic communication existed based on their brain structure, tool use, and social nature.